EAFC has officially been out for over a week now, and I like to think I've put in a fair bit of time into the game. I'm talking over 200 games combined on my main account and the RTG. It's a little bit mad, I'm not gonna lie to you. The grind's been real, but in this video I've combined a list of the most meta strikers that I have used, and we're gonna put them into a tier list. Let's go. This is my first time properly doing a tier list kind of vibe, but I see them on YouTube a lot. I see them with the heroes, the icons, etc. So I think it's a good idea to do, and it gives you an idea on how I would rank cards that I've reviewed on my channel or used off stream potentially. And what I've done for this, by the way, is not included any icons as I've not used them yet, or most of the heroes, only the heroes that I have tried. As you can see, Berbatov, Diani and Tevez, they are the three that I've had a go at so far. But the cards, there's a fair variety of price ranges. Most of them tend to be a little bit on the premium side. We're talking like at least 75k and up. Some are super expensive and super high and super obvious where I'm going to place them. But let's kick things off with Heung-min Son himself, the 87 rated gold version. Now I've used this version and I've used the Team of the Week. The Team of the Week is also in this tier list. So for this start, I think at this stage of the game, with a little amount of promo cards and insane meta gold cards, Heung-min Son, I don't want to put him super high at the list, but he's very, very solid. He's built for this game. The 5-star weak foot's amazing, 4-star skills. Chemistry is probably a bit of an issue. We are taking that into account for this. But pure playability, he's a bit of a demon. Play him as a striker, get the ball anywhere inside the box. You've got great close control dribbling, unbelievable weak foot, and great shooting. So for that, we're going to start off being respectable and stick Son in the B tier. I feel like he belongs there. And we're not going to waste much time on the Team of the Week. It's an upgrade, it's a level up. For a Spurs fan, the dynamic's sick. For an Arsenal fan, it's a bit of pain seeing him shushing, which was my team when he got his Team of the Week. So we'll let it slide for now. But the card itself, definitely an upgrade and deserves to be in the A tier. He's actually unbelievable. I had a draft. I actually reviewed the card on my channel if you want to go watch that in depth. Just insane. The goals we were scoring, the finesse shot playstyle plus, the whip on that. Great card, deserves to be in the A tier at this stage in my opinion. Now Lionel Messi, one of the first cards I reviewed this year, and him and Ronaldo have both had a downgrade from previous games, so you expect the cards to feel not so good in game. However, Messi's still him, man. Messi is still built different, especially with the RB dribbling. Is glued to the boy's feet. The movements, even the work rates don't really affect him. I would say like links again are an issue. You've got like Jordi Alba, Busquets potentially. There is a Team of the Week, I believe, from the same club as well, but not super crazy. I think it's Taylor. I'm not too sure on his name. I think that's right. But so Messi's hard to get into your team. But still, my boy Lionel Messi deserves, in my opinion. By the way, do let me know if you disagree with any of this. I'm all open to your opinions down below. This is strictly from my use of the card. He's in the A tier. What a player, man. So good. Set pieces, he's great from the free kicks, the corners. In front of goal, he's clinical. He's got the perfect body type in this game to glide across the pitch, especially till they patch like the dribbling. Hopefully they don't. Left stick and RB control. It's unbelievable. Kolo Muani, a super cheap budget option, and I don't think he's crazy meta. Like in regards to the stats, he's very good, very solid for the price. But compared to a lot of these boys, he's nowhere near, or boys and girls, he's nowhere near on their level. For that reason, we get our first man into the C tier. By the way, I don't think there's going to be many Ds in this list. It's mainly going to be C, B, A, and S. That's basically it. Because these are the best cards I have used, essentially. So I'm not picking rubbish ones here. But Kolo Muani's still good. Not super reliable in front of goal with the shooting. I've actually quite enjoyed using him as a super sub in my main team. He's got good pace and dribbling coming on. Maybe as like a right centre forward out on the wing, being a bit of a tricky customer. And he does a job. Now, Greasy Grease. When I packed his card with Haaland in that double walkout, I don't know if you've seen it. It's on the shorts on my channel. Absolutely mental. I thought, he looks alright. He looks alright. He's had a massive upgrade from last year, and to be fair to him, last year was one of my favourite cards at the start. I was rocking Griezmann and Correa, that kind of like hybrid at the start last year. Griezmann's finesse shots were unreal, and this year around, yeah, he's unbelievable, mate. The finesse shot playstyle plus with this boy, like anywhere in the box, whip a finesse, green time it breaks the net, on a real close control dribbling. He's blitzing like Ferland Mendy's crazy cracked cards. I think it's Karchawi, the PSG women's card, who's like super sick, the Team of the Week. With the RB dribbling, he is gliding past them, receives the ball, back towards the defender, hold right bumper, spin the defender so quickly. For that reason, in my opinion, he's one of my favourite cards, and I'm sticking him in the A tier. I feel like he deserves to be in this section here. Even though, pace-wise, you might think he's not super meta, but in this game, he's definitely living up to the hype. Now, this man I don't really want to spend too long on because, you know, it's Kylian Mbappe. He's the best card in the game right now as a striker. Like, you can't have anyone better, apart from like crazy icons, obviously. In the golds and the heroes, Mbappe's #1, so he deserves to be the first man in the S tier, hands down. He's just got everything, man. Like skill moves, pace, fantastic chemistry links, the shooting, dribbling. He's got passing, he's got physicals. He's a glitch. Like this man, that like rubbish deflections that go his way in game. Like you kind of like go 50-50 with a defender. There's only one man coming out of it, and that's Mbappe. Every single damn time. So S tier for the boy. Super expensive, super premium, and pretty obvious that he belongs there. Now Marcus Rashford, I have tried to mainly stick purely to strikers here, and I'm pretty certain most people with this card would use him as a striker. It's 100% what I would do. I feel like left mid and left wing is a little bit lost out there. Same with Rafael and Leao. Both of those two are definitely two strikers for me. But Marcus, once again, huge upgrade. 81 last year to an 85 now, and he is very, very good in game. He's got similar kind of traits to Mbappe, like body type and height and size. The way they look and feel in game is very, very similar. But Mbappe is just obviously that level above. Shooting wise, super clinical. He's got the power shot place down plus, which is a good one. Utilize that. It's a little bit hard to kind of get into the habit of doing, but definitely decent if you do have the card. I would say 100% get doing those power shots. But where does he rank on this list? Is he as good as Griezmann, Messi, Son? I don't think so, man. I'm putting him in the B tier. That one could be controversial. A lot of people could say he belongs in the A or even C. Let me know where you would put Marcus Rashford. In my opinion, B is where the man belongs. Alex Morgan. This card. All the like American, the USA, NWSL women cards just destroy me every single time I play against them. Like her, Smith, Rodman, Swanson, all of them. Absolutely unbelievable against me. When I use Morgan, she wasn't bad. Similar, to be fair, to Sam Kerr, who we actually packed tradable at the start of the game. They got very similar kind of feels in game. Morgan's great in front of goal. Dribbling's good. Pace not amazing. Same with the physical. She gets bullied quite easily. I think she's decent. She's respectable. Nothing crazy though. And for the price tag, not too shabby. Similar to Kolo Muani. Links are good. I'm sticking it in the C tier in my opinion. Big team of the week. Harold Kane in the building. I love the Team of the Week design, by the way. It's so, so nice. We've got a few featured in here. The ones I have tried are Kane, Dybala, and Lewandowski. But Harry Kane actually surprised me in game. I expected a super slow and clunky player. He's quite lean in game this year. He's not as stocky as previous years. And he can move at somewhat pace. If you've tried players like Victor Boniface or Berbatov, you kind of expect that kind of like slowish dribbling, but it surprises you. That's exactly what Harry Kane would do. The shooting is lethal on the card. Link up plays great with the passing, but I can't really put him too high because of the lack of pace, in my opinion. He doesn't really hit the meta quota, but as just an out and out solid striker, I would say very good. And I'm going to stick him, controversy, in C. Harry, where you belong, son. Could be D because he's ex-Spurs, but he's moved now, so we'll let that slide and put him in a C tier. Now, but in real, he's a solid card, good links as well, but not super crazy meta, in my opinion. Talking about meta though, the RTG legend, Rafael Leao. Oh my days, this man, he ticks all the boxes. He's meta 100%, bro. As a striker, he's so quick, so powerful. He's got the height and the physicals to bully most people. The shooting's great as well. Don't need to green time the strike to find the back of net with a boy. I'm ready for promo cards this year. EA better do it. I need that in my team. Rafael Leao 100% for the price as well. It's a bargain, and he belongs in that A tier, in my opinion. Play him as an out-and-out striker. Just absolutely destroy your opponents. Have some fun. If you want footage of it, check out my stream. He's on my RTG. We use him like every single stream. Great, great card. Now, Benzema. Once again, a little downgrade in the pace department, but he was my GOAT last year. His team of the year, 1,400 plus games around there. And similar to Kane, in a way this year, he's pretty lean in game. And he moves decent on the ball. The dribbling stats are nice. The close control's good. Shooting's on another level once again. But in regards to meta, I can't see him any higher than C, unfortunately. Links are an issue unless you've got Kante. Those two are a lovely little combination, actually. Get the Team of the Week Kante if you can. But very, very lethal card. Once again, almost a carbon copy of Big Harry Kane here. Diani. Aha. Okay. Where are we going to put this girl then? Because she is unbelievable. So quick, so good on the ball. Shooting's insane. She's got physicals as well. For a small girl, she can put herself about there. I reckon Diani, as it stands right now, probably belongs in the A tier. For the price as well, 100k, she's gone down from 190, which is crazy. I think she's unbelievable, man. So quick as well. Fantastic card. Links aren't too shabby. There's a lot of good, I forget the name of it now. French Ligue 1 Women's League. I think it's like Arkema or something like that. I don't know. Cards to link her to, like Kadshawi, who we mentioned earlier. Fantastic, fantastic card. We're about to get to some absolute heavy hitters in a second, but Nkunku in the meantime, is he really a striker? I used him as a striker a lot in draft this past couple of days. However, I don't know if he really fits the quota. He's a decent card, pace, Yeah, shooting's alright, dribbling's nothing crazy. But to be fair, I don't think he's that good. I think he might be overhyped in game. He needs to get promo cards that you allow him to be used as like a centre mid or a box-to-box centre mid or a cam potentially. For that reason, I mean, he doesn't even belong to be in this tier list in my opinion, but I'm sticking him straight in D. Screw it. I've changed my mind. We're putting somebody in D, and Nkunku belongs down there. Now, you might be saying he's very good for you, and fair enough. He's a decent card, but compared to all of these, I'm 100% taking the above over Nkunku in my opinion, and somebody's got to go in that D list. Now, Darwizzy, we're basically going to pretend this is the Founders Evo. For a lot of you guys who have done that, myself included, put in a stint with that card, or just the gold, I guess. I mean, he Darwin, mate. Every time I see his little grin, bro, it gets me. The card itself, right, as the Founders Evolution, the pace and the shooting are great. Like, he's only got 3-star weak footing skills, but the power, you can drive your opponent, you can back goals from most areas of the box. The only thing he doesn't have is the dribbling. It's a little bit on the clunky side, and for that reason, I think he might be overhyped a little bit, but as like a starter beast, the fact that he could be a Founders Evo definitely levels him up a bit, and I'm going to put him straight into that C tier. In all honesty, some of the goals I've scored with this man over the past week have been unbelievable, so I think he's just about claiming that tier, and it's fair enough. Osimhen's gold card, no nonsense, unbelievable striker. So quick, the movement off the ball, brilliant, the shooting, amazing. He's got physicals, he's got height as well. He deserves 100% to be in the B tier alongside Rashford and Son. Links aren't that bad with Nigeria this year. You've got a lot of decent ones like Oshuala, Boniface, a lot more other crazy Nigerian cards. Napoli, you've got Kvaradona as well. I think he deserves to be in the bit. So moving on to Oshuala now, one of the most overpowered cards I've used for sure. Blue hair in game gives her a little added bonus. She honestly plays better just because of that. But the way she moves, the shooting, the dribbling, she is an absolute nightmare. Some of the best like close control dribbling I've seen on a card. She's only 85 rated. And this one's going to be super out there. And I don't care if you agree with me or not. But she's in the A tier for me. She is on the level with these guys right here. Absolutely unbelievable. Her and Diani in a league of their own with the dribbling. Of course, these guys are elite as well, similar to Mbappe. But Oshuala deserves that spot. Let me know if you disagree with me. I'm sure you probably do. But very, very good card, and I definitely need her untradeable in my team, especially in the RTG. That'd be unreal. Trinity Rodman in the building. Super meta. The definition of meta. The pace and the dribbling is crazy, but she's also got decent shooting stats as well. And once again, I say this every time, the USA NWSL women destroy me every single time, and they're so good to have on your team. You get a loan in the season progress thing, or if it's season objectives, just try her out, because she's unbelievable, bro. As a super sub in Foot Champs as well, great, great card. But in regards to the tier list, in regards to meta as well, I think she might actually belong in the B tier, just ahead of C here. I think with most of the women's cards, just the way they're kind of built in game definitely makes you feel like they're meta on the ball. Just the dribbling, the body types are so good, so quick, just that close control dribbling and left stick, that you glide across the pitch. She's got extra pace as well to add. I think she belongs in the B. Now Sam Kerr, interesting one. When I first packed her and tried her out, I wasn't the biggest fan. But then the more I used her, the more insane she started to become. Similar to Alex Morgan in a way, but Sam Kerr is definitely a level above. She feels quicker, better on the ball, even better shooting as well. Links are tough because of Australia and Chelsea. You can link her with Chelsea players or maybe the Premier League Women's League, but that's definitely an issue. But in regards to pure meta play, she is 100% in the B tier. Not quite on the level of these guys here. Super expensive and super rare card as well. For some reason, she barely gets packed. I don't know why, but it is what it is. But B is where she belongs. Now, as I said at the start, I only wanted to include heroes that I have used. So we got Berbatov, Vialli, and Tevez. We'll start with Big Berbatov. I mean, but I like Berbatov as a player. In the real world, I enjoy watching him play. And I think in-game, they've done a good job of kind of like capturing his in-game ability. He's got a fantastic first touch playstyle plus. The ball control's amazing. The shooting's great, but he's not super meta. Lack of pace, not brilliant, and he's a little bit slow and clunky in game. For that, I'm going to stick him with the boys here, Big Benzema and Harry Kane. He belongs in C. Vialli, on paper, looks very, very solid, and he's a lethal finisher, great goal scorer, that feels decent in game in regards to body type, and I did enjoy using the card. I only had it for a couple of games, but I'm going to put him probably in the same level as Berbatov. This one could be controversial. Do let me know down below if you disagree with me. I don't think he's super meta, but definitely a very, very solid card in my opinion. Now, Carlitos Tevez. Oh my days. Carlos. What a player, dude. What a player. so good on this game, and I really want to do it. I really want to stick in with Mbappe, but I know Mbappe's in a level on his own basically. Can I do that? You know what? I'm going to put him at the front of A. This is basically like Tevez just squeaking his head into S tier here, but not quite, because Mbappe is in a league of his own. But Carlos is 100% the best hero I've used by far. Body type, shooting, pace, dribbling, he has it all. He performs so much better than the stats that you can see on the card. I don't know how much he's worth now. I think when I had him, he was like 500k. I'm assuming he's gone up from that, probably like 600-700k by now. But brilliant card, and he's a bit of a legend in the football scene. Team of the week, Dybala. Once again, it's just the dribbling, man. It's insane. The left foot as well, those Trivellas, the green time Trivellas are absolutely broken. And the dribbling, well, it's super meta, basically. Good links as well. I think he belongs in the B tier, in my opinion. Just a bit above these guys here. Brilliant card. And under 100k still, which is crazy. Now, team of the week, Lewandowski. I'm going to do it as well. He's going to join the team of the week, boys. It's basically like, they're very good strikers, and hold-up play is good. You need to adjust your play style to be able to use them, though. Because they're not super quick and cracked on the ball, they're decent when it comes to like the close control dribbling, but you definitely need to kind of use them as hold-up players, playmakers, in-the-box poachers, and I think for that reason, it doesn't really fit the meta quota. But nice card nevertheless, and deserves to be in this tier list. Same with Erling Haaland. I have him untradeable, and it took me a while to get kind of used to the card. He's unbelievable in front of goal. The power, the pace, in-air ability is fantastic. And he is very good. I don't think he's quite on the level of Mbappe this year. And I probably would say, because of the clunkiness when it comes to the dribbling. Close control is amazing. Holding right bumper, he flies. Left stick's a little bit of an issue. I'm still mainly going to put him in, I think, the A tier. Purely because how clutch and clinical he's been in front of goal for me. And once you get adjusted to using the kind of bigger players, like your Haalands, like your Lewandowskis, your Berbatovs, you do find that you start to improve a little bit with them. And I think he belongs in the A tier, but not in the S as of yet. Needs some upgrades. Smith, another USA woman, and mate, I'm not going to mess about with this one. 100% not going to mess about. She belongs in the A tier right now. Absolutely ridiculous card. The pace and shooting combination and the dribbling, unreal, man. Just try the close control dribbling with the girl. Shoot wherever you can, inside, outside the box. You'll probably find the back of the net. She's expensive though. That's one thing I will say. She's like 200k, but she's 200k for a reason. Now, big Victor Boniface. I'm going to save these guys to the end here. Big Victor. I just love him, man. Like on the RTG, he's so much fun to use, but let's be real, he's not meta in the slightest. He belongs with Nkunku in the D tier. I'm going to put him down here because he's just not meta. He's unique though. He's a big man, 6'4", I believe, 95 strength on the card. He's an absolute animal. He deserves to be in, the talking space regarding a lot of these guys, but definitely belongs at the bottom of the list in my opinion. Very cheap and fun SBC to do that at the start of the game if you need that striker. CR7. Okay. Mr. Ronaldo, I'm sticking you straight away. This could be disrespectful, and I'm sure you're going to find it that way, but he belongs in the C tier, 100%. He's not on the level of these guys up here, but he still has a little something. As a massive downgrade with a lack of pace, he definitely still feels unique in game. You know you've got Ronaldo, the shooting is lethal, that's definitely carrying the card for sure, but still the pace and dribbling is good, and I feel like the movement off the ball is that elite that he finds pockets of space where you just get it to him and he can drive at opponents, still look quick on the ball. It's just the finish and definitely carries the card. But in regards to meta, doesn't quite have it. 100% Osimhen, in my opinion, is going to get an upgrade from his 88. He belongs in the A tier just here. My face is cutting him off though, but he's here. You can see him. He's at the back here. He's in the A tier for sure. Huge upgrade on his 88, which is mad. Once again, the shooting, the pace, and the power, and the fact that they are upgradable cards as well. He belongs in that spot. Luis Openda. He is almost the definition of like starter card meta. In game, I just feel like he doesn't live up to the hype, doesn't live up to the stats, in my opinion. Still very good, great finisher, great pace, good dribbling, but I don't know what it is about the card. I just never really got on with him. And I'm actually going to stick this man straight at the top of C. I think he belongs in this kind of list with these guys here. Is my face blocking these ones? Are real good. You can just about see them, nice. He's a decent card. With a few upgrades, he might progress. But in my opinion, let me know down below what you think of Openda. He's always had like 6 stats, but never really lived up to the hype, in my opinion. Erling Haaland, 92 rated. I'm going to have to do it. He's gold cards in A, and Mbappe's a little bit lonely in S tier. This is going to be a 94 rated for sure. He belongs in the S tier. Just look at the stats, the pace and the shooting. Both of these guys are going to dominate FIFA this year or EFC 24, and I'm ready for it. All right, that is my tier list. Let me know down below which ones you agree with and disagree with. I think that's pretty respectable. Any players that missed on the list, let me know, and let me know if you want me to do other positions for this kind of video. I'm enjoying this, a lot of talking, behind the scenes stuff. I'm a big fan of it. So let me know down below. I'll be more subscribed if you're new. Catch you later.